Crew, a pretty good game on hand between two teams that are both 4-0 and two teams that have a long and bitter rivalry between them. In 1983, both teams tied for the league title. Sachem won the coin flip and went on to the playoffs, and Brentwood hasn't forgotten. This is basically for the league championship. It's Sachem against Brentwood next on Superstation TV 55's High School Game of the Week. And we're back here at Sachem High School. Brentwood in the green and white. They've decided to receive the ball. Jeff Strand teeing it up. Jeff Strand ready to do the kicking. Back deep, Scott Schreckengast and Sean Carpenter, number 20. Band comes to a hush, and Strand looks over the football. Referee blows the whistle, and here we go. Left-footed kicker is a good one, and this one will be going to Sean Carpenter. Fumbles it momentarily at the 9-yard line. 10-15, looking to get outside, and Carpenter's still on his feet, and he's out of bounds at the 27, but immediately there's a flag thrown, and that could be a clip against Brentwood. Wait and see what the penalty is, and while we're waiting, let's set the Brentwood offense lineup. The tight end is John Exum. Oscar Riemenschneider, number 74, Brett Carter, Jim Walsh, the center, Mickey Ocasio, and Glenn Crowley across the front line. The quarterback is number 16, Vinny Torres. Andre Solomon and Marseille Rodriguez are the running backs. Sean Carpenter, very dangerous, number 20. And Scott Schreckengast is the other flanker. Flag was dropped inadvertently, so it'll be a 1st and 10. At the 26-yard line, just underway. Brentwood going from left to right. They're in the green and white. Sachem right to left. They're in the black and gold. And this is the second back through Rodriguez. And Rodriguez stopped for about a loss of a yard on the play, so it's back to about the 25-yard line. Defensively for Sachem across the front line, and as Coach Fred Frisero told me, they flip-flop, so the right and left really don't mean anything. Bill Hirey, Gary Butel, Frank Iacono, Tony Gambino, and Kevin Bauer across the front. Al Simmons and Mike Yaruso, the linebackers. Cornerbacks John Kelton and Ralph Isernia. Fred Kemp and Paul Engelhard are the safeties. 2nd and 9, and again with the football thrown back for a loss again is Andre Solomon, number 33. Solomon, a very explosive back out of the backfield. He'll be carrying the ball most of the time for Brentwood. And it sets up a 3rd and long situation, 3rd down and about 9. Ball at the 27. Jim Walsh breaks the huddle. And we'll see if Vinny Torres can go to the air. They're in the I formation behind the senior quarterback. No, they're going to stay on the ground with Rodriguez and forget that. It simply does not work. Sachem defense right up the middle, stopping it well. And it'll be a 4th down situation. And we will see the punting unit for Brentwood, and Marseille Rodriguez will stay in the game and do the punting. And from what Coach Villator was telling me during the week, Rodriguez is an excellent punter. Rodriguez wearing number 1. Very short snap, only about 10 yards. Rodriguez boots it away, and it is a good high kick. Fielded at the 46-yard line. And Isernia looking to get across midfield, and still on his feet, 40, and still on his feet. One man to beat, he cuts inside and brought down from behind. Great run by Ralph Isernia. And the ball is taken at the 14-yard line. Good field position for Sachem. Sachem offensively looks like this. Marty Cummings, Kurt Jacoby, Mike Zakarlis, Doug Panveloff, and Dan Civitanova across the line. John Walsh is the quarterback. He wears number 7. A lot of different running backs in the backfield throughout the game. They start off with Wayne Wilson and Dave Shanahan in the I formation. Wilson, number 20, Shanahan, 26. It's a first down, good field position. This is Shanahan with the football. Bowling his way forward across the 10 to about the 7-yard line. 6 or 7 yard pickup on first down, and they'll give the ball to Shanahan most of the time. He's got the most touchdowns, but as Coach Fred Fusaro said, there are a lot of different backs in that backfield. Joe Grespin will be seeing Isernia, who just ran the kickoff. And Grespin in the game now, number 33. He takes over at fullback for Wayne Wilson, still Shanahan in the backfield. 2nd down and 4 situation inside the 10-yard line at about the 8. Walsh calls it out. Second back through again is Shanahan, and Shanahan is met and stuck at the 5, and we're going to have a flag thrown from the backside, and that usually means a penalty against the offense, and that's exactly what it is. So the ball is spotted at the 5, but it should be backed up either 10 or 15 yards the other way, depending on what type of penalty it is. Brentwood defensively lines up with Glenn Crowley, Fernando Velasquez, and Oscar Riemenschneider across the front line. Brian Leonard, Dave Roberts, Andre Solomon, Joe Arena, the linebackers. Derek Banks, Alec Slugo. The 2 cornerbacks, Todd Moreau and Robert Brooks, are the safeties. And you hear the call from the referee, illegal use of the hand, so that'll back them up to the 21-yard line. They have to get to about the 4 for a first down, so this will be a 2nd down and 17 for Sachem. Walsh pitching it again to Shanahan. Shanahan looking for a place to go, has a hole, big hole up the middle. Shanahan still on his feet and gets to about the 6-yard line. Good hard running by Dave Shanahan. And it'll be a 3rd down now and about 2 for a first. Ball spotted at about the 6. So Sachem has run a couple of plays. They've all been to number 26, Dave Shanahan. .750 left to go in the first quarter. No score, but Sachem with a good opportunity here. It's 3rd down and a very long 2. Once again, it is Shanahan up the middle, very close, bowling his way forward, close to a first down. We'll see where the referees spot the football. They'll take time out, and they give Shanahan the first down. So it'll be 1st and goal at the 4-yard line. So a good run back by Ralph Isernia off the punt return, and now Sachem looking to cash in.
4-yard line up, Brentwood.
Jim Crossan comes in with the play. He alternates at tight end with Tom Healy, number 80. And that is how Coach Fusaro is getting the plays in. 1st and goal at the 4. Again, it has been all Dave Shanahan, number 26 so far. And it is again, Shanahan looking to bowl his way through, gets about a yard, maybe. And this will be 2nd and goal at the 3. 6:40 left to go first quarter as they break the huddle. 2nd down and goal. Ball resting at just about the 4-yard line. Walsh calls him out. Different back this time, running with the football, and he gets to about the 3-yard line. And that time it was Mike Iaruso, number 31. First time he's carried the ball all afternoon long. First time that anyone but Dave Shanahan has touched the football. So John Walsh has talked it over with the head man, Fred Fusaro, and they've decided on what play they want here. It's a 3rd down and goal situation. Ball at the 3-yard line. Full house backfield with Iaruso, Wilson, and Shanahan. He is the last back in that lineup, and they fake to both of them. Walsh rolling right, looking into the end zone, and has his man. Did he get across? Yes, he did. Touchdown, Sachem. Well, let's see if both teams can get it right here. Snap down, kick on the way. It is up, and it is good. No flags, so the score 7-0. Favor the home team, the Sachem Arrows. .549 left to go here in the first quarter. The Arrows score first on a Ralph Isernia touchdown catch from quarterback John Walsh. It's 7-0. Left-footed kicker Strand puts his foot into it again, and this is Carpenter fielding it at about his own 1-yard line. Great kick by Strand, and Carpenter in a hole. Sachem has really come out of the gate. They are firing out of the gate, and it's a 1st down and 10 at about the 3 or 4 yard line for Brentwood. Before the game started, Vinny Torres, the captain of this ball club, was trying to get his team fired up, butting heads with a lot of his players, slapping a couple of helmets. Rodriguez lining way back, and he's got the ball. They get a free kick on 3rd down. It's blocked. It falls right into his hands, and now out of the end zone. No, it's still there. Off the melee, what do they call? They call a touchdown. Sachem gets 6 more. Billy Hoare fell on the football, and it is now a 13-0 lead for Sachem. So Coach Ernie Villator tries to pull a 3rd down free kick with his kicker, Mercedes Rodriguez, but it backfires. And it is 13-0 now, and Hauser on to add the extra point. Hauser looking to get the point after now. Snap down, kick on the way. Oh, he missed it badly. Hauser misses the extra point. Looked like he got more grass than he did football. And it is 13-0 with 4:12 left to go in this, the 1st quarter. Schreckengas back deep with Carpenter, and once again it is Carpenter fielding it, and he fumbles the football, goes into the end zone. That'll be a touchback. So it is 1st and 10 for Brentwood at the 20-yard line. .409 left to go here in the 1st quarter. Both teams 4-0, but it has been all Sachem. They lead by the score of 13-0. And Torres hands off to Andre Solomon, and Solomon gets the best gain of the day, for about 6 yards on the play. Good run that time by Solomon. Coach Fred Fusero told me yesterday that he was worried about number 20. Well, number 20 is Sean Carpenter. He is split wide to the left. Torres gives it to Marcel Rodriguez. And Mercedes Rodriguez, and he gets a yard, maybe 2. It'll bring up a 2nd down and 8, and that whole middle of the Sachem line in on that stop.
Moving ahead in the 1st quarter.
And it is 1st and 10 for Vinny Torres and company. Again, the I formation behind him. And Arena going in motion, going straight through. Torres to throw the football, looking downfield and off Arena's fingertips. And incomplete. .113 left to go, 1st quarter. 2nd down and 10. Again, Arena goes in motion, and again Torres to throw the football, looking downfield into triple coverage, and it's incomplete. They are really watching number 20, Sean Carpenter. Fred Kemp, one of the safeties, was around, but he had some company from Ralph Isernia, number 22. 1:08 left to go, 3rd down and 10. Ball resting at exactly the 40-yard line. Torres, option play, pitches it outside, fumbles the ball, and it is still loose. And I think that Brentwood has fallen on it. Yes, they have, and it'll be a 4th down. And once again, we'll see the punting unit. High snap, but Rodriguez gets it down and boots it away. A pretty good kick. Isernia lets it bounce, and it will take a good Brentwood bounce. Look where this ball is going, all the way to the 4.
Ready, 1st and 10, just inside their 5-yard line.
Let's cheer for the offense. Let's go! Come on, Grady, cheer for you! Come on, O! First quarter.
The quarter is history here at Sachem. 1st quarter is over. The score, is Sachem 13 and Brentwood nothing. Superstation TV 55's high school game of the week will continue in just a moment.
Your money don't mean much to me.
Second quarter ready to go. And the first play goes inside to Mike Yaruso, number 31. And Yaruso gets to about the 8-yard line, a gain of about 4 on the play, maybe 3. Second down and 7. Now someone's neck is red down there. We really don't know who that is, but we'll try to pick that number up for you. Second and 7. Walsh to throw, looking over the middle, has his man, first down and plenty more. Across the 45 to Jeff Strand. Great throw by Walsh, and Strand was wide open. 10:52 left to go here in the second quarter. It's been all Sachem. Basically, they lead 13-0. Looking for more. And here comes Shanahan, bounces off one guy and then gets about 2 or 3 yards. Ran into big number 74 Oscar Riemenschneider off the get, and Shanahan bounces off for a 2-yard gain. So because of a 5-yard delay of game penalty, instead of 3rd and 6, it'll be 3rd and 11. Ball resting at the 46-yard line. We'll see if Walsh tries to air it out again. No, yes, he is. He's going to fake to one of his men, Isernia, now looking downfield, and incomplete.
Nice try, Gary.
Just off the fingertips of Gary Comstock, number 16. So for the first time this afternoon, Sachem will have to punt the football away. So we'll see Fred Kemp to do the punting, number 10. Good snap right to him. Kemp gets his foot into it. High kick and a good one. Fielded by Carpenter at the 16, and he's buried there. Good special team so far for Sachem. And a 3-yard return by number 20, Sean Carpenter, and it will be a 1st and 10 for Brentwood as they set up shop at about their own 19-yard line, trailing 13-0. Engelhardt comes off the field as he's a little bit shaken up on the play. Also had a chance to talk to him yesterday. Asked him whether there's a love-hate relationship between these two teams. He gave me a great answer. Said, well, we don't hate him, but we don't love him either. 3rd down and 4. 6:56 left to go. Second quarter, Sachem 13, Brentwood nothing. And they give the ball right up the middle to Rodriguez. And he is short of the first down by a couple, so it'll be 4th down. So it'll be 4th down. And once again, we will see the punting unit. And that means Rodriguez punting the football. Number 1. Ralph Isernia drops back deep, number 22. Standing at about his own 28-yard line. High snap, gets it down, looking to angle it to the right side. Wow, what a kick this is. This one going all the way back, and it's going to roll into the end zone. Wow, what a kick. Coach Villator said that Rodriguez was an excellent punter, and he was not kidding. That is well over a 50-yard effort. So it'll be a 1st and 10 for Brentwood, for Sachem at the 20. They already lead 13-0. Early in the first, John Walsh found Ralph Isernia for a touchdown. That made it 7-zip after the extra point. A blocked kick in the end zone, pounced on. That made it 13-0. The extra point was missed. So that is where we stand right now, 13-0, and Sachem's got the football. Wilson and Shanahan behind John Walsh, and this is Shanahan with the football. They string it outside, and Shanahan's in plenty of trouble. Strung out nicely by number 33, Andre Solomon. He came up from his linebacker position to make the hit. No gain on the play, so it'll be 2nd and 10. 5.5 left to go, 2nd quarter. 13-0 Arrows. 2nd down and 10. And a fumbled snap. Let's see who pounced on it. They're still wrestling for the football. No official signal yet. They'll sort it out, and it will be 3rd down as Sachem pounced on it. So it's 3rd down and still 10 as they spot the ball at that 20-yard line. Walsh had a little trouble getting the snap that time. And there you see him. Getting ready for their gig at halftime. Keep the folks entertained. 4:45 left to go until the band and halftime. 3rd down. They're gonna run this draw play to Shanahan. Shanahan with some room. 1st down, Dave Shanahan, plenty more. Shanahan gets to the 45-yard line. Outstanding run by Shanahan. And it's a 1st and 10 for Sachem at the 45. We have hit the 4:10 mark here of the 2nd quarter, and Sachem leads 13-0, and they have a 1st down at their own 45-yard line. Comstock goes in motion, fake to both men. Walsh looking deep down the sidelines, looking for Comstock, has it 1st down, 21-yard line. Great toss by Walsh as he threw it to Gary Comstock, number 16, good for a Sachem 1st down. 31-yard pass play, and it's a 1st and 10 at the 24-yard line. Under the 4-minute mark, 3:55, a 1st down and 10 at the 25, and Comstock once again goes in motion. 2nd back through Shanahan. Shanahan weaving his way forward and dives to the 16. Close to a 1st down, short by about 2. That voice you heard very lightly was that of Fred Fusero, diagramming the next play. 2nd down and about 3 yards to go. And this is Ralph Isernia with the football, and he is close to a 1st down. Looks like he's got it as he gets across the 15 to the 13-yard line. And it is a 1st down. The Arrows in business again with a 1st down at the Brentwood 12-yard line. They already lead 13-0, trying to punch in another score before halftime. Pitches to Wilson with the football. First time he's touched it, puts his head down, gets across the 10 to about the 9 for Wayne Wilson, big fullback, number 20. And Walsh gives it inside to Isernia, and Isernia dives to about the 10-yard line. Short of the 1st down by a good 6 or 7, so it'll be a 3rd down situation for Sachem. 3rd down and 8. Ball just about at the 10-yard line. Under a minute left to go, 1st half. Comstock in motion. He already has a big catch this afternoon. Walsh fumbles the snap. Did he get back on top of it? Big pile up. I think he did. It's a 4th down now. And that can't please Fred Fusero on the sidelines. So it's a 4th down and 8 from about the 10, and we should be seeing the field goal unit. Good. So this is a 22-yard field goal for number 8, Frank Hauser. Snap down, kick on the way, it is up, and it is no good. So Hauser misses to the right, and Brentwood catches a break because had they not jumped offside, then it would have been a field goal for Hauser. So the score remains 13-0 with 9 seconds left to go here in the 1st half. It's been a pretty good 1st half so far. Sachem has come out and asserted themselves both passing and running the football. John Walsh, the quarterback, has thrown a couple of nice passes, one for a touchdown to Ralph Isernia, one over the middle to Jeff Strand, and one to Gary Comstock, number 16. All of them have been right on the money. And Sachem's defense has been awesome so far. They have a touchdown defensively. 9 seconds before halftime, so this should be the last play. Torres fakes, looking downfield for Sean Carpenter, but there are 3 arrows there, but Carpenter almost made the reception anyway. 2 seconds left to go, so we'll get another play. Carpenter was running very deep, but Ralph Isernia, number 22, was a good 15, 20 yards off the line of scrimmage to begin with. So that pass had no chance of being completed at all. 2 seconds now left to go here in the first half, and it is still 13-0. Favor Sachem. Fred Kemp, the safety, is standing at the 50, and this pass goes to Carpenter. A little hook and trail they wanted to do. They wanted a hook and trail to Rodriguez. It doesn't work, and the half ends on that play. At halftime, the score, Sachem 13 and Brentwood nothing. Superstation TV 55's high school game of the week will continue in just a moment. Stay with us. Back here at halftime, Mike Sudley and the WLIG crew. The score is Sachem 13 and Brentwood nothing. Sachem getting off to the quick lead as we take a look at some first half highlights and watch John Walsh fake to both his men. And then he finds number 22, Ralph Isernia, who had a big punt return earlier for a touchdown. The extra point was good, 7-0. And then Sachem getting 6 points via the defense as this block kick off the third down play recovered in the end zone. The extra point was no good, so it is 13-0. A field goal was missed a little bit later on in the half by Hauser. So that is where we stand right now, 13-0 favor Sachem. We'll be back with the third quarter in just a moment. Superstation TV 55's high school game of the week will continue after this. For the third quarter, and it is 13-0 favor the Sachem Arrows, and they will get the football to start off this second half. Rodriguez ready to do the kicking, number 1. A couple of guys back deep, including number 22, Ralph Isernia, who ran back the punt return, and this one goes on the ground, fielded by Isernia at the 15, 20, 25, right up the middle. Isernia, good return, all the way to the 37-yard line, and a first down in good field position immediately for the Sachem Arrows, who already have a 13-0 lead. And offensively, once again for Sachem, in the black and gold uniforms, they'll be moving from left to right on your screen. Marty Cummings across the line with Kurt Jacoby, Mike DeCarlos, Doug Pavloff, and Dan Siverton over. The quarterback, number 7, John Walsh. The fullback, number 20, Wayne Wilson. The tailback, number 26, Dave Shanahan. First and 10, almost movement, no call, and the pitch is easily right up the middle to Wayne Wilson, number 20. He gets a couple to about the 46, short of the first down by about 2 yards. The split ends, we've seen a few of them. We've seen Gary Comstack, Mike Uruso, Jeff Strand. Tight ends, we've seen Tom Healy and Jim Crossan in the game. Second down and 2, all at the 46. Isernia and Wilson behind Walsh. Wilson carrying Wilson first down as he strives to get to about midfield and does so. Good for an Arrow first down. And defensively for Brentwood, Glenn Crowley, Dave Roberts, Fernando Velasquez, and Oscar Riemenschneider go across the line as limping off the field is Wilson. We hope he's not too seriously hurt. Linebackers, Brian Leonard, Andre Solomon, Joe Arena. Cornerbacks, Derek Banks and Alex Lugo. Todd Moreau and Robert Brooks are the safeties. And it looks as though Wilson is a little bit hurt as they bring him off toward the sidelines. And they're going to check his legs, I believe, but we're not sure. We'll try to get you an update on that one. 1st and 10. Across the 50 now they go, and right up the middle they go to Joe Grespin, number 33. He gets 3 on the play. So it'll set up a 2nd down and 7. Sitting high atop here. You can't be any higher above Sachem's field here, Arrow Stadium, as I believe they call it. You can't get any higher than where I am.
For Sachem, the game, about 7.
2nd down and 8 as the play went for 2 yards. See what Walsh does. 2nd back through, Shanahan. Shanahan stuck and met, and he gets about a yard, maybe. At the beginning of the game, Shanahan carried the ball 4 straight times.
Credit 65, Glenn Crowley with the stop.
Crowley on the stop, so it'll be a 3rd down and 7 situation. And Wilson looking to walk it off on the sidelines. They're looking at his right leg. Fakes to both his men. Rolling right. Walsh looking downfield. Heaves it up for Strand, and it's almost picked off. Good defensive play by Alex Lugo, number 14. And it'll be a 4th down situation. And there you saw the arm a little bit of senior quarterback John Walsh. He heaved that ball a good 40 yards, but it was incomplete. That pretty well sums it up. 4th and about 12 at their own 49. Again, Carpenter's the only one back. He's standing at his own 12-yard line. They're sending everybody. High snap. He gets it down, almost blocked. Good kick. Carpenter fields it at the 14-yard line. Isernia looking to wrap him up. He is engulfed. That's the best word I can think of to do it. Isernia came down, and then Kevin Bauer, number 83, made sure. So Carpenter is buried. He gets a couple of yards on the return. Good kick by Kemp. It'll be 1st and 10 for Brentwood. Ball resting at about their own 17-yard line. John Kelton and Ralph Isernia at the corners. Fred Kemp and one of the quad captains, Paul Engelhard, is the safety, strong safety. 2nd and 10. Torres fakes to both men again. You hear pass, throws over the middle, and complete this time to Joe Arena for a 1st down. Arena gets to about the 31-yard line.
Ball officially put that at the 31-yard line. It's enough for an Indian 1st down. So from their own 31, it's Brentwood 1st and
10. 8.5 left to go here in the 3rd quarter. It's 1st down and 10 for the Indians. And they trail 13-0. Torres has come out throwing this time. The option game. Torres sees a hole and scrapes his way to about the 40-yard line. Good run by Vinny Torres. And he is close to a 1st down, short by about a yard. And if anyone can fire up the wood, it's number 16, Torres.
9 yards, just about 2nd and a yard short.
You saw Wilson, the injured player there a moment before. We'll try to get an update on him. They go up the middle to number 1, Mercedes Rodriguez. And he gets what appears to be 1st down yardage, and yes it is, as he gets across the 40 to the 42. And it'll be 2nd down and 10, clock stop, 7:13 left to go. It is the 3rd quarter, and so far the wood has been shut out a bit and shut down. But the offense definitely has the capability to come back in this football game. 2nd and 10. Torres fakes to both his men in trouble, looking to dump it off. Got Andre Solomon, first down. Solomon gets inside Arrow territory to the 42-yard line, and the far side of the field has something to cheer about. That's the visiting side. Carpenter split wide to the left. He's getting at least double coverage. Torres looking for him up the middle, and it is picked off almost by Kemp. That ball was right in Fred Kemp's hands, and he should have had that one. But it'll be a 4th down nonetheless, and now another decision for Ernie Villator on the other sidelines. 4th and 4, and the ball resting at the 37-yard line. Is it too early to start thinking about going?
Watch the backs out!
Remember that number 1, Mercedes Rodriguez, is the tailback and is also the punter. They are going for it, though. They fake to both their men. Rodriguez looking, throwing, and oh, that should be pass interference, and it will be. That'll be pass interference on Paul Engelhardt, number 34. And with it, an automatic first down.
Yeah, Mike. Heads up with a back out.
Engelhardt mistiming his hit as the ball was looking to go to number 33, Andre Solomon. And Engelhardt got there just before the ball did. And that is a penalty. So it's a first down. Ball spotted at the 22-yard line. 5:37 left to go in the 3rd quarter. And Brentwood looking to make this a football game. They trail 13-0. At the 22. Torres looking in the end zone for Arena. He's got him. Oh, Arena can't hold on. So it's now a 2nd and 10 at the 22. Almost a touchdown. Rodriguez throws it up the middle and has his man, and to about the 13. And the officials want to talk things over, so they call a timeout.
Moving ahead in the 3rd quarter.
5:11 left to go. 3rd down and 1. Very, very shorter than 1 yard, actually. A couple of feet at best. And here comes Vinny Rodriguez. He goes right up the middle. Vinny Torres, rather. And Torres, close to the first down, looks like he's got it. And he does, as he gets to about the 11-yard line. 4:50 left to go. Indians going to throw the football. Torres looking for Carpenter, and it is almost picked off by Ralph Eich. 4 minutes left to go in this the 3rd quarter. 3rd down and 7. Torres looking, throwing, and has his man, and it's broken up. Good play by John Kelton, number 21. He knocked it away. And it's now a 4th down and 7. They're going for the field goal with Rodriguez, number 1. This will be a 25-yard field goal. Snap down, kick on the way, and it is good. Line drive, soccer style kick. No arc at all, and it's good. So it is now 13-3 with 3:58 left to go in the 3rd.
Right.
3 minutes left to go here, 27-yard line. Shanahan comes out, replaced by Ralph Isernia, and he's got the football. And Isernia gets outside, flag down. Isernia still on his feet, and Isernia may go all the way. But a flag is down, and this should be all coming back. Yep, clipping. Clipping against Sachem. So Ralph Isernia goes a good 65 yards, or 75 yards, but this is all coming back. A clip on the play. With 34 seconds left and the clock moving here in the third quarter, the only scoring in the second half came on a 25-yard field goal by Mercedes Rodriguez. A line drive that just cleared the bar. And this should be the last play, if it's a running play, and he stays in bounds, of the third quarter. 3rd and 8. Torres to throw. Pumps, looks up top, has his man, and it is dropped. Sean Carpenter, number 20, was going across the middle, and he was more interested in where Ralph Isernia was than where the ball was. Sean a little shaken up on the play, and that's one that he should have had. And now it's 4th and 8, with 6 seconds left to go in the third.
Hey, Billy, you and Kevin. Let's go. You can rush, but just stay outside.
And they are going to go for it on 4th and 8.
Back out.
Torres rolling right. Still rolling, sets up, looking for it all, and this pass is nowhere near anybody. Going for Sean Carpenter, but again, like a shadow out there. Number 22, Ralph Isernia, is all over him. And that's the last play of the third quarter. And with the score, Sachem 13 and Brentwood 3 will take a break. Superstation TV 55's high school game of the week will continue after this message. Stay with us, fourth quarter coming. Just starting the fourth quarter here from Sachem High School on our high school game of the week. It's been a good game. Sachem 13, Brentwood 3. Sachem scoring all their points in the first quarter. Second quarter was scoreless. Third quarter, just a field goal by Brentwood, and that's where we stand, 13-3. Walsh, the quarterback. Grespin in motion. The pitch is to Shanahan, right side. Shanahan tripped up. And he gets across the 45 to about the 46-yard line. Ralph Isernia had a 75-yard run called back for Sachem, as there was a clip on the play, clipping on Joe Grespin, number 33. So that nullified a touchdown that Ralph Isernia would have liked to have, and so would Fred Frizzero and the rest of the Arrows. The Arrows are 4-0, so are the Indians. Second and 5. And this is Shanahan again to midfield. Andre Solomon, 33, made the stop. And it'll be a third down and about 2. Third down and 1. Sachem has lost their power fullback, Wayne Wilson, with a leg injury. They're fitting him for crutches right now, so it does not look good at all. Second back through, Shanahan, first down. As he gets across the 50 to about the 47-yard line. Shanahan doing some good, hard running. Third and 9. Walsh to throw, under pressure, throws it up, and it is almost picked off by Torres. Going for Tom Healy, the tight end, number 80, but the pass was broken up. Walsh was under a great deal of pressure, and we will see Kemp and the punting unit once again. And again, Coach Ernie Villator would like to get Carpenter the football here and try to use some of that speed. Banks and Carpenter back to field the kick. Kemp gets it off. Looking toward Carpenter, it'll bounce away from him, and it will take kind of a Sachem bounce. It'll be down at the 14-yard line. Down by Shanahan, so Brentwood has 8:22 left. They need 2 scores to win this football game. First down and 10 at the 13. Torres to throw. Pumps once, looking for it all, looking for Carpenter, but look at where Isernia's playing. Oh my! Boy, Ralph Isernia is playing so far off Sean Carpenter, it's ridiculous. And it is a first down going the other way for the Arrows. And it's 1st and 10 for the Arrows, and they are looking to run the clock out here. 7:35 left to go in the football game. Walsh calls him out. Shanahan with the ball. Shanahan close to first down yardage, still on his feet. 30, 25, and wrestled out of bounds at the 15. Todd Morrow, one of the safeties, wrestled him out of bounds, but Shanahan gets a good gain. A first down and gets to the 15-yard line. First and 10 at the 15. Walsh, second back through is Shanahan, bounces off one guy and then is wrapped up. He gets about a yard or so. It'll be a 2nd and 9 as we approach the 7-minute mark here. Before the game, head coach Fred Fusero said that he thinks that 1 loss is not good enough to win the league title. Both teams are undefeated. 2nd and 8. Shanahan fakes it, looking, throwing, has his man caught. Nice catch, 5-yard line. Mike Yaruso. Yaruso gets close to first down yardage, very close. Close to a first down, not close enough to measure because it's a first down. So it's a 1st and goal at the 5. That time, head coach Fred Fusero crossed up Brentwood. He's been going to Shanahan, and that time he faked it to Shanahan and went to Yaruso. And a score here would just about put this game away for Sachem. Walsh gives it inside, and there's the touchdown. Joe Grispin. So Grispin, who was called for clipping, that denied Isernia a touchdown, gets it right back on a 5-yard touchdown run off the handoff from John Walsh. And it is now 19-3, extra point upcoming by Frank Hauser off the John Walsh hold. Hauser on the day, 1 of 2. He missed his 2nd extra point. Snap down, kick on the way. He's not missing this one. This one goes right through. Sachem 20 and Brentwood 3 with 5:54 left to go in the football game.
Moving ahead in the 4th quarter.
.45 seconds left to go in the football game.
Now looking at 3rd and 15.
It's 3rd down and 15. Walsh brings him up. And Walsh gives it inside, short of the first down. Riccobino on the carry. And the referee spot the ball at the 17, and we have hit the 30-second mark in this football game, and the clock moves. Sachem about to wrap it up to go 5-1 on the season, 5-0, excuse me, on the season. Brentwood will fall to 4-1. And this will be the last play of the game. Up the middle it goes. And 6 seconds left, and the clock will stop on the change of possessions. So Brentwood will get another shot at it with 1 play left. Riccobino carried the ball again. 6 seconds left, 20-3, Sachem leads. They scored the first 13 points of the ball game and were never headed. And that will indeed be the last play of the game as the clock starts up. No time left. That's the football game. Final score, Sachem, the Arrows, beat the Indians of Brentwood 20-3. We'll be back in a moment. Superstation TV 55's High School Game of the Week. Back here at the end of the football game, Mike Sudley and the LIG crew, and the final score once again is Sachem 20 and Brentwood 3. And Coach, did everything go according to plan?
The kids, I thought, played really well. You know, we felt we had to contain their speed, and our defense did a great job there. And Ralph here just did an excellent job on number 20. He wasn't able to go deep. He caught a couple short passes, but that was it. And offensively, we had some good drives. I thought the kids played really well.
Turns me to my next question to Ralph Isernia. Ralph, a lot of guys played well today, but I think you in particular played very well against Sean Carpenter.
Well, throughout the week, we were trying to train for his speed, so they put me up against our fastest receiver, Jeff Strand, and I guess that's what prepared me for the game.
You think that you were giving Sean the short passes? He really wasn't even using that. They were trying to go up top against you, and it still didn't work.
Well, I was giving him a big cushion at the beginning, and I was getting good help from our safety, Fred Kemp, and that's all I could. That's what it was. Just a good game by our whole defense.
And also on the special teams, you really got Sachem going off great off that great punt return.
Well, last week we had a punt return that was called back, and this week we were determined to have another good punt return.
I got to ask you, when you ran 75 yards for a touchdown, you finally had a breath on the goal line, and you found out it was a clipping penalty. What went through your mind?
Well, I was kind of upset because I got a call back, but I knew that we'd put the ball in the end zone again, and we'd win the game.
Okay, thanks very much, Ralph. Coach, anything that you can improve on, maybe?
Oh, yeah, we can always improve. We got another big game next week against Lindenhurst. Lindenhurst, up to today, was undefeated. We have a big game, so we have a lot of work to do yet, but I was very pleased with their performance today. They did a great job.
Can Sachem win this league title?
Oh, there's no question about that. We have the capabilities, we have the people to do it, and I'll be disappointed, and they will if we don't win it.
Okay, Coach, thank you very much. Ralph, thank you for all your help also. Final score once again here is 20-3, favor the Arrows. For all of us here at LIG, I'm Mike Sudley. Good night. Today's game is brought to you by the Long Island Lighting Company and by the Northville Gasoline Corporation and by St. Joseph's College.